Welcome, everybody, to our Scarves and Spikes Prematch show. Sydney and Tyler with you as we get ready for Atlanta United's match against Orlando City at Inter&Co Stadium in Orlando, Florida. I'm surprised, Tyler. I did not say Inter&Co Stadium. I said, no, I didn't say Explorer Stadium. I said Inter&Co
Yeah.
Stadium. So
I know all the ones in Florida keep changing.
I
It's throwing me
know.
off.
Chase Stadium, Inter&Co Stadium, whatever it's called now. But yeah, we are getting you ready for Atlanta United again against Orlando City. Tyler, we have lineups actually. We have lineups right off the bat as this match
Perfect
scheduled to
timing.
get. Yeah, exactly. Match scheduled to start at 7:15. We'll see if this actually happens. You never know with MLS and all that stuff, but we have lineups
Website
out.
does say 7:15, I will say.
Yeah, it does. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, lineups are out, and let's talk about the changes in Atlanta United's lineup. Both center backs out, so no Cobb, Lisa Brown getting the start there. Mateus Kleek getting the start alongside Bartosz Slisz in midfield. And Tyler Saba on the left, it looks like Miguel Almiron on the right, and Jamal Traore up top. So we'll see if that actually comes to pass. Maybe Miggy switches over to the left, Saba switches over to the right. But for now, based on we're seeing at MLSsoccer.com, is Saba on the left, Miggy on the right, and Traore up top. Initial thoughts on the lineup.
I'm curious to see, like you said, I mean, a lineup is a lineup and it's a graphic and whatever. I want to see how they actually roll it out. I don't know, man. I think put Miggy in the middle. Put
Yeah.
Miggy in the middle. But at the end of the day, like you're going away from home. You got embarrassed last week. You got embarrassed the week before. You're kind of on a little bit of a skid, and fans aren't happy. So honestly, like the positions and all that, they don't concern me too much. Because I like
Yeah.
wherever they decide to go play, I don't really care. I just want to see some fight. I want to see some heart. I want to see, if Alexei Miranchuk's going to be a 10, be a freaking 10. Play as a 10. Click and Slish, y'all are the two, the Polish guys together. This is your opportunity to really show that duo that you had in the preseason. Go out there and make it harder for Ronnie Dyla to pick your midfield. And then
Yeah.
big opportunity for Noah Cobb. And then as far as up top, I mean, I personally, y'all know me, I would have loved to have seen Tokushi, who is on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, we do see, just kind of looking at the bench. Luke Brennan's on the bench, Bet Edwards on the bench, Jay Fortune. A little surprised that we don't see. Slightly surprised that we see, Efrain Morales as well. A little surprised that we don't see Jay Fortune in the starting 11. I would have liked to see him in that spot, I think, where Cleek is, or I don't know, maybe maybe on the left, just so we can get Miggy still in there and Saba on the right. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, we've seen Saba on the right. We've seen that work. So not sure why we're seeing him on the left again. I'd imagine just because you don't really have anybody else. Have Mascara who's in the team to start on the left side. So again, let's see how that works out on the field. I don't think that Miggy will stay on the right. I don't think Saba will stay on the left. They'll kind of switch and invert throughout the night. Click, we haven't seen him to his full potential all season long due to injuries, due to lineups, things like that. So another player who I'm hoping to see a lot from tonight. But as you said, big opportunity for Noah Cobb. Parker said a lot of great things about him. Your interview with him earlier in the weekend, definitely watch that before the match begins. You have some time here. But no Cobb. I don't know how many matches he'll get here. It depends on when we see Stian Gregerson back, when we see Derek Williams back. But you have at least maybe a couple of matches with him in the lineup with potentially a Brom. How does he take these opportunities? He's a young player. Michael Parker said it. He'll make mistakes as a young player, but he just sees games so well. He sees things that, Michael said younger players don't see. Players his age don't see. So he's somebody that, I'm hoping hoping steps up to the occasion tonight against
Yeah,
Orlando in a rematch of the Eastern Conference semifinal, of course.
yeah, and don't sleep on Noah Cobb's ability to ping a dime of a long ball. Looking at this lineup, I think if you're gonna have Saba on the wing that he's not as strong at, and to be fair, we kept saying that, but as he's been on the right, he also hasn't he doesn't have anything to his name necessarily yet.
Yeah.
Besides a couple of own goals. But I mean,
Right.
if you're going to put him there and you're going to put Miggy on the right, the directive has to be play as a right winger. Like be a right winger. Don't be a midfield. If you're going to do this, Alexei Miranchuk has to step up and take the number 10 spot. Be the number 10. Don't go out there and slow down counterattacks. Don't go out there and play sloppy and slow down the game. This lineup can work
It
if
can.
Atlanta just unleashes its speed.
Yeah.
Miranchuk is not the guy that's going to get out there and beat somebody in a foot race. That's fine, but he has the ability to hit Miggy on the right, Saba on the left,
Right.
whoever. Tiare up top. Tiare's got speed. He might get injured in about the 45th minute, but I mean, whatever. Like, go. Let these guys run. Let these guys get on the end of some long balls. Slish,
Yeah.
one of the most underrated long ball passers I think that this team has had ever, because he doesn't really get the opportunity the way that they play to ping those kind of long balls. It's like Parkey said on that interview the other day, like go get an ugly freaking win, man. Go like grind it out, make it ugly, but get 3 points. Come out of this against your rival that you used to embarrass every time you played them. Go get 3 points.
And here's the thing about Orlando too. Orlando struggled too. They've played to 3 goalless draws in a row. Of course, flip side of that, they haven't conceded in the last 3 matches, so their stats are Orlando United have to find a way to break that defense down. Before we get going here, just a few housekeeping notes. We're doing a patrons only watch party, Tyler, at 7 o'clock. Starting at 7 o'clock. Patreon.com/Scarves and Spikes. Go there, sign up now. So right this minute, you'll get a link to our watch party going on starting at the top of the hour here, 7 o'clock. Also, on lots of different benefits for you, including access to our Discord. And of course, thanks to our sponsor, Sweetwater Brewery, sweetwaterbrew.com. They just had the 420 Fest last weekend. They have the Rowdy Peach IPA. They have all kinds of different brews that you could enjoy on a hot day. Not like today, but still enjoy if you're
enjoy one today.
beer drinker.
For sure.
Yeah, if you're a beer drinker, you still enjoy. But
and then enjoy one during the game.
Absolutely. Sweetwaterbrew.com for more information on their products and where they're sold. Just to update you all on MLS action that's happened already. Cincinnati 2-1 over Sporting Kansas City. New York City FC 1-0 over TFC at BMO Field. NYCFC looking to close out. I'm sorry, Red Bulls looking to close out CF Montreal 1-0 at Sports Illustrated Stadium. Philadelphia just beating the living daylights out of DC United 3-0 at Subaru Park. I believe Bruno Damiani just scored, but Philly going to win that one. And Cincinnati, by the way, Kevin Denke had a brace. A really good goal. I don't know if you saw that, Tyler. Just a great bicycle goal that he scored against Sporting Kansas City. So Cincinnati, they're starting to, again, put a number of wins together. That's what? 4 in a row for them? 4 wins in a row?
Yeah.
5 wins in a row for Cincinnati. They take on.
Yeah, because they drew Atlanta and they won every game since.
Exactly. Yeah. So maybe hopefully Atlanta wasn't the get right team for them. But yeah, they won again. And Red Bulls looking to close out Montreal. Philly are going to win back-to-back matches. Back-to-back matches, by the way, by 3-0 scoreline. So they've scored 6 goals in the last 2 matches. So
must be nice.
Yeah, I know. What is your prediction for tonight? I know you gave it, but what is your prediction again for tonight? Trying to pull it up, but
I said 1-1.
Who scores for Atlanta?
Miggy.
You think so?
Yep.
I think that's what I said too. Yeah, I think I did say 1-1 with Miggy scoring. I would love to see TRA score.
I would
I
love to
love to
see
see
TRA score.
love to
I would
see
love to see
Saba
anybody score.
Yeah, just someone put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, please.
Give him his own goal.
Yep. No, I
Excuse
think
me, but
yeah, I mean, here's the thing. In my fan fiction world, Miggy goes to Orlando, remembers everything. He starts having flashbacks of like 2018.
mm,
And he's like, "Oh, I remember this. I remember the feeling." And he scores. Now, again, this is fan fiction, so I'm not
yeah,
thinking 1-1. He scores like a brace. They
right.
win 2-0, keep a clean sheet. They come home and they go on like a 6-game winning streak.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I'd sign up for that in
give
a
people something to
heartbeat.
hold on to here.
I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, me too.
Does somebody score? Like Parker said, you just mentioned it. It's better to win ugly than not win at all.
Yeah,
1-0 scoreline with a absolute banker for distance or a well worked goal in the box. Kansas City has a 1-0 scoreline where you benefit from your own goal. They all count the same. They're both 3 points. But like he was saying, maybe that can get the team going if they're able to win. Maybe that's the start, like you were saying, of several wins in a row for them. They have coming up another derby against Nashville at home. We'll be there at Say by Hilton before the match, so definitely join us there
come hang out
at
with
the
us.
the Nest on 4 bar. Uh, then they go to Chicago and Austin, back-to-back matches on the road before coming back to play Philadelphia. So maybe if you could get a win here, scrape out a win somehow, any way you can, and then come back to Nashville with some momentum, knowing that, hey, we can do this. We've already done it against Orlando and a derby in Central Florida. Let's come back and do it again. Another Southeastern derby against Nashville, a team that I haven't really been able to make heads of tails of. Seems
Yeah,
like they win a couple of games in a row, then they lose a couple of games in a row. So Nashville, under BJ Callahan in his first full season, was trying to figure a few things out. They play Chicago at home at Geodis Park tonight. So what can Atlanta do to, again, get right, hopefully, to get themselves in good shape for what should be a pretty interesting Nashville SC match
yeah.
next Saturday?
I see a lot of folks in the chat too talking about, I would have rather seen like this different midfield pairing or, Miggy Saba here, there, whatever. And I don't disagree. I think, again, if they come out with this lineup and they continue to try to play the way that they've been playing, I don't think this is going to be a very fun night. Now, if they kind of take a step back, absorb pressure, be a little more counterattack oriented, transition oriented,
Yeah.
and you can, have some halfway decent long balls and aerial duels go your way, then yeah, you can make something out of this game for sure. I think the subs, though, no matter what, are going to be crucial.
Right.
I would love to see Togashi. Give me a half hour of Kama Togashi up top. Jay Fortune coming in, he's going to bring legs. If you have to switch to like a back three, you got Efrain
Yeah.
Morales. I'm totally cool with that. I mean, you've got options here, but you've got to come out these first, 50, 55 minutes until that first sub is made. And you've got to make something of it. You've got to show these people, the fans, all of us, that like you want to be out there. And it's not like that we think that they're just going out there like not wanting to play. It's not that. But
Right.
the viewpoint right now is just not good. Fans
Right.
are very upset. So whoever ends up on that pitch in the next 90 minutes or so, just show something, man. Show some fire, show some heart.
Yeah, and if you lose today, you've lost. You have now lost 3 in a row, and that's not a good precedent you want to set for the rest of your season, because this will now be 2 years in a row. We lost 3 in a row. They lost 3 in a row last season, a couple times. So you don't want this to become already has become a regular occurrence. So,
Yeah.
but you're now at 4 winless in a row. Unfortunately, and you certainly don't want to make it 5 in a row. Or, I'm sorry, you're 3 in a row winless with back-to-back losses. You certainly want to make it 4 in a row winless with 3 losses in a row. But yeah, I agree. Show you care. show some passion. You didn't show a lot of it against the Union, and it ended up costing you. Well, I should say outside of a couple of players, he didn't really show that much passion against the Union. So hopefully, after you get punched in the mouth in Chester, this team can get up from the mat and show something, anything to. And I said it again, I said it earlier or a few days ago. Even if you draw, at least draw knowing that you left it all on the pitch, because if it's a 1-1 draw, that could take a couple of different looks and feels. It could be a boring 1-1 draw where team just nick a goal and then just do absolutely nothing the rest of the match, or it could be a hard-fought, physical, knockdown, drag him out 1-1 draw. And that's what I want to see. Obviously, I want to see a win. That's a priority. But yeah, if you do draw, get a result, at least go down swinging and come off the field knowing that you left every inch of yourself, every bit of yourself out on the pitch. Yeah. Again, patreon.com/Scarves and Spikes. Go there right now and get access to our watch party starting at 7 o'clock, about half an hour. I'll be there. Tyler will be there. I think Tommy will be there a little late. Henry will be there. Maybe a couple other people will be there.
Yeah.
But, at least the two of us will be. Hopefully you.
Lots of folks in the Discord already saying they're going to be there too. And it's a good time, guys. Bring your own bottle.
Or can.
I have a tradition where when Atlanta scores goals, take a shot with me. Hasn't really done much lately.
Right. Not a lot of shots going on right now.
My goal is for everybody to be drunk by the time this is over, but whatever.
Drink responsibly, though.
Yes.
Atlanta is doing you a favor, though.
I guess.
They're doing you a favor to keep you from getting drunk.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Look at it that way. Look at it that way. But yeah, that's how you can join us for our watch along, our watch party, happy hour, whatever you want to call it. Again, starting in a little under half an hour. Of course, we'll be with you, hopefully on Spaces afterwards. Hopefully on 3 takeaways. We'll try to do that. I'll try to get on post-match with Dyla and whoever they have in the post-match to get their thoughts after the result, win, lose, or draw, and I'll report that hopefully on scarvesandspikes.com. Final thoughts, final words before you sign off, Tyler?
Just go give these fans something to hang on to. Just leave it on the field, man. Go be. I'm not going to say go be fun, go be exciting. Just go put in a legitimately good performance.
Just
if you win, you win. Soccer's a stupid game, so sometimes you do play really well and you don't win. But give the fans something positive to hold on to.
Exactly. Just try.
Yeah.
Just leave it on the field.
You did it on decision day last year. You can do it again.
By the skin of your teeth. Thanks to VAR.
We'll forget about VAR, whatever. But
and the laws of the game. Thanks everybody for joining us. Hopefully this goes better than the last time these two teams met. Yes. And hopefully it goes better than last week for that match.